Hello, everybody. Welcome to our show. Today is 1st of March 2022, and we just started the most beautiful month of the year. Yes, March is the most beautiful month of the year, and some of you agree with me, some of you don't agree with me, but for me, it is the most beautiful month of the year. So, I hope you're okay. I hope you're fine. I can see a lot of people joining us today. This is wonderful. And since our last show, a lot of things happened. No, like this outrageous thing in Ukraine. It's worrying everybody. No, especially us here in Europe. We are worried, and at the same time ashamed of what the human race can do to their own people. Um, we are talking about the regeneration word, and this proves to me that regeneration word is it's far, far. You know that story from Star Trek. It's no Star Trek, no Star Wars. In a far, far, far away galaxy. Yes, it is. It is. It is far, very far. This proves to me that. But today is not the topic about this. I invite you, I strongly invite you tomorrow for the Spiritual Light show. It's gonna be it's gonna be a very important one. We're talking about peace, and this is something we need to. Leah put it here. Hey, Leah. I'm trying not to freak out or fall to depression. I just pray, pray, pray. You are completely right. Me too. I not even try to get too connected with the news because this will put me in the same vibration, and this is not going to be good. What we can do is pray. The only thing is pray. You know, we needed to strongly recommend you that uh, all these predictions, we have the free will, okay, and a prayer, uh, a truly sincere prayer can change any prediction, can change any foreseen. So pray. You are completely right. Let's pray. And that's what we have to do. Talking about prayer, let's pray right now. So let's have a deep breath, try to empty our mind. Let's make connection with the superior spirits, the spirits of Kardec Radio, Spiritist Society of Ireland, asking them to enlighten ourselves in order to give us strength, courage to move on, and try to send these good vibrations to all brothers and sisters who are on the field right now. Let's say in a battlefield right now. All those have family, all those care about their lives, all those want to be home, not there. Let's pray for the leaders in order to guide them to have a peaceful decision for our planet. And let's not forget our brothers and sisters who are in the hospitals, those who are suffering from depression, anxiety. May this prayer reach them as well. So be it. Amen. Okay, so today's topic is very good. Is we are keep going on chapter 16 of the Gospel according to Spiritism, which the main title is "It's Not Possible to Serve Both God and Mammon." Okay, so we will start today, and we will finish the chapter today. Uh, we will start item 11. So we go now from item 11 up to item 15. And with that, we're going to finish the chapter today. Okay. And we're talking about uh, how to how to work with wealth. Let's call it wealth. How to work with that. We needed to understand. Let me block this guy here. Okay. So how to deal with that, because most of us think that rich is even though being rich, it is our, for some, goal. I want to be rich. We always see people with the pictures, they having fancy clothes, fancy cars, and a lot of people, not all, but a lot of people, they kind of put themselves at, oh, this is my goal, this is what I want to me. And also we do have those who think, oh, I am not happy, but if I am rich, I'm gonna be happy. um, so we have all these, and at the same time we have those where, oh, I'm okay where I am, and it's fine. So which one is right, which one is wrong, depends. I think I'll stay now in the fence. Depends. And we will study today to see why it depends. Okay. And the first question I want to start today is to understand the main title of this chapter, which is "It's Not Possible to Serve Both God and Mammon." What we can understand about it, what it means, serve God and serve Mammon. We can say this: Mammon, it's a way to represent the material things. And God is God. So what is saying here is not possible to serve either God and Mammon, because you cannot say oh, I'm truly with God. I'm with Him. I'm doing, but at the same time, you do not give up of your, let's say, material comfort. As we said last week, if, let's say, God like appears in front of you right now and say, "Hey, follow me," how many of you guys will leave everything behind and will follow him without worrying what I'm gonna eat, without or worrying what I gonna where I gonna sleep, without worrying uh, what I'm gonna do with my job, without worrying what I'm gonna do with my house, my belongings. You will just turn and follow, like the apostles did when Jesus said to him, "Follow me." They left behind wife, kids. In case of Peter, the mother-in-law, you know, they left all this behind. How many of you are able to do this? I can say, Stevan, myself, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I'm ready to do it. But if you are, happy days. If you want, happy days. Again, we said last week, we have that story in which a young guy came to Jesus and said, "Hey, Jesus, I want to follow you." And Jesus, "Oh, wow, don't lose time, just follow me." And he said, "Well, first of all, I need to go to my father's funeral. And once I bury him, I will return and I will follow you." For some people, this is, oh, it's fine, it's perfect, fine. He needs to bury his dad, and then he will follow. And Jesus didn't accept. So what's the story? So we need to understand the culture at the time. And the culture at the time says, in order to inherit all the father's wealth, the son who will manage the money, the wealth, all this, he needs to go to the father's funeral and stay there until funeral finish. It's one of the conditions in order to receive the money, to receive what the father left behind. That's so when we learn these cultural little thing, which is not little, is big thing, we understand why Jesus said, "You need to leave me now. You need to follow me now." This is what we need to know to do. This is what we need to learn. This is what we need to keep moving. And this is something we need to pay attention. Because the guy wants to follow Jesus, but first of all, he wants to get his money. Once he's got his money, he will follow Jesus. And what Jesus is saying to us today is, don't worry about anything, just follow me. And how many of us are following him? How many of us are more worried about our material things than ever. I'm not saying material things, material possessions is not good. It is good and is necessary. Okay? Material things, it is good and it is necessary. We will see a little bit further why, but the point here, the main thing is process, money, it's something we care in this world. Okay? So money, it is what move things in this world. Okay? Uh, and so we say, let me see here. My secretary is saying something to me here. Let me see. Oh dear. I have to do it later. Okay. Bring your laptop here. I'm gonna do for her. So let's start to talk about this. Okay. What's the material? Let me just put the password for Stephanie here. Oh, I need to charge. So what's important here? Shall I have my car? Shall I have my house? Shall I have my money at the bank? Yes, I do have. Yes, you do have. Up to when? Let's say we do have a kind of limit up to this fulfill our needs. Some people they need 2 cars, a house with 4 rooms. Other people they don't need even a car, a pair of shoes, a small apartment, a condo. It's okay for them. Okay, so what I'm saying here, everything is in excess. It is dangerous. Everything is more than this. It's when things start to fall apart. And when we need to know this, like, do you really need to live in a house with 5 bedrooms? Think. No. Huh? How many people you have to support? How many money do you need? Oh, I want to have 1 million. Okay, if you have 1 million, what are you gonna do? Oh, I do a lot of things. I'm gonna travel. I'm gonna. Okay, but do you need to travel this much in order to be happy? Do you need all these things in order to feel better? A lot of times we see in the news all these rich guys, those millionaires, even those guys who are TikTokers or YouTubers or this, which people kind of envy their life. They are going to drugs. They put an end of their in their lives. and you ask to yourself, why this guy had everything? He had money, he had success, he had, he or she, uh, had a wonderful job. He does is famous, and why this guy was not happy? And the other side, we can see people struggling. You know, they don't have money to go and buy a food for himself, even the family. We're not talking about family. For himself, he doesn't have money to support, to go to work. He needs to walk miles in order to reach work, but they are happy. So when we see these two things, we kind of uh, put in ourself, in our mind, since baby, we have like programmed our mind for this. Money brings unhappiness. Money is bad. Money is dirt. Okay? And this is one of the excuses we use to to put ourselves. Well, yeah, say.
Can I tell something?
Yeah.
Um, Life doesn't make you happier with money.
Yes. So very good. So we needed to understand and get rid of this. We need to get rid of this. You We always say, oh, this person is very good. She is or he is a wonderful person because he's very humble. I know a lot of people, they looks humble, but they are not very good people. And I know a lot of people, they don't look humble, but they are humble. So definitely stop. So we need to focus our mind in what I need to myself. Oh, I need a job, I need a house, and I need to have food on my table. For me, this is a normal desire, which unfortunately few people have it. But let's assume you have it. But you still have money to have more. What are you going to do? Then is the dangerous part because you need to get rid of your pride. You need to get rid of your selfishness. And everything is in excess of what you really need. You need to help the others. You need to practice the charity. You need to practice the true charity. Because true charity is not just give what you don't need. The true charity, it is giving even what you need. Even what you need. How? Let's let's go to, hey Lou, good evening. Paula, she's so lovely. Yes, lovely, and sometimes don't do what that says to her. So I'm saying we need to keep ourselves always in a constant video, in a constant awareness. We need to keep ourselves always seeing us, because we understand that charity is give what's not necessary, what is not necessary. Oh, I don't need this. Oh, give to charity. Oh, this clothes here is very old. Oh, let's give that. Oh, these shoes, let's give it. But let's remember when Jesus was sitting at the entrance of the synagogue, and a widow came with a coin and gave to the beggar. And he said to, I think it was to Paul, and Paul, no, Peter, and he said, she gave more than everybody gave. What she gave more than everybody, but she gave one coin, and people sometimes give five, four, three, two, one, two coins, and she gave just one. Why she gave more than everybody? Because that money will make difference for her if she keep it with her. But she decided to give to somebody, perhaps because that person is in a more difficult situation than her. Also, another example we can use here is our dear Chico Xavier, the famous Brazilian medium. Every time when he was passing through some difficulties, he's hitting a block road, he was very frustrated. He used to walk and go somewhere. And someday somebody came to him and said, Chico, where have you been? Why you left? We have all this problem here to sort it out, and you left. And he said, I went to see my teachers, my professors. And of course, they asked, professors, teachers, what are they? And they said, it's people who are in a worse position than me. I went to help them because when I help them, when I exercise this solidarity, when I exercise this fraternity, I understand that my problem compared to them is nothing. So I'm saying now, do you really give what is necessary to you? Are you willing to give? Are you willing to give to that person what you need? Oh, but if I give them this money or that money, they you spend all this money in drugs, in drinking, in gambling, and this. They might be, but it's not your problem. What this person is going to do with the money is not your problem. At the moment you give the money and the person receives that money, it's a kind of transfer of responsibility. You gave what you need most. If that person use that money or whatever you gave to them wisely, happy days. If not, it's a problem for them. Oh, Stevan, but instead of giving money to that person, to person A, because I knew that person A will spend money wisely, you're telling me to give to B. Well, but we don't know. And if that person, they are really, let's assume, for example, this guy is begging money on the streets, clearly, clearly, he drank a lot, he's in a bad situation, but that person stop you and say, I am hungry, I need money. And you smell the alcohol and say, no, I don't give money because this guy is gonna buy drinks instead of buying food. No, no, no. And if this guy is being honest in that right moment and he's hungry, and if you give whatever money you're gonna give to him or her, you're gonna buy food. So therefore, we cannot judge. We don't have the right to judge. Okay? Okay? Uh, Let me see here. And what is our objective here? Is a moral improvement. You know, when you say why I am incarnated, doesn't matter the tasks, doesn't matter what you have chosen at the end, your main goal with the reincarnation is moral improvement. Can I have my moral improvement and at the same time my well being? Of course you can. Of course you can. But you need to know how to balance it. Because if you have a lot of money, your well being is very well being, do you think you're going to improve your moral knowledge, improve your moral quality? Is up to you. That is not a precise answer here, but it's up to you. You need to decide. You need to check. So, what's the point? Okay? So, our moral qualities, I would say, you need to fulfill your needs up to the moment you can still develop your moral qualities or improve your moral knowledge. Up the moment in your moral law knowledge, your qualities is being affected, this is a sign you need to stop and review everything. And review everything in your life, in what you are doing, in order what you have for yourself. We have many people, many examples. Chico Xavier, Divaldo Franco, Mother Teresa, Gandhi, Dalai Lama. We have a lot of people. And those unknown, because we don't know even their names. We don't know what they are doing. Sometimes we just get to know what they did at the moment when they passed away, and everything was who he was doing in a backstage. It's bring up, and it will say, wow, he did all these things. So it's up to you. Never, ever, our free will let me change this. Our free will, it's always respected by the good spirits. They respect a lot our free will. What are you doing with your free will? Oh, I was forced to do this. I was pushed to do that. You just do if you want to. You did that thing because you're gonna have some kind of benefits. You did though that thing because you gain some profits. It's up to you. It's up to you. This episode is happening now in Ukraine. Oh, they deserve it. Nobody deserves that. Nobody deserves suffering. Nobody deserves. I'm saying for the both sides, even from the Russian side and the Ukraine side. Nobody deserves leave your home and you don't know if you come back home. Nobody deserves conquer at any cost. Nobody deserves kill a brother or a sister. Oh, but they are. It was a self-defense. Or I'm not saying. I'm saying here is the act of kill someone. The act of kill someone, your peer, someone, your friend, or even though it's not a friend, you never saw that person, but you go and kill. It's a problem. How are we gonna create this moral improvement if we are showing to our kids in the 2022 I can kill, I can put a fear in everybody? What are you going to say to them? We're going to say to you, and where is the money here? So we need to get rid of these imperfections. We need to practice the true charity. We need to put ourselves in our brothers and sisters' shoes. We need to respect the boundaries. We need to respect their train of thoughts. We need to respect their limitations. as we have said many times here, we are here, but we are in different levels. Perhaps I am more involved than you, or you are more involved than me, or someone is more involved than compared to me and compared to you. But we are in different levels. And sometimes what is easy for me is not easy for you. And it's not because you do not understand the way I understand. You you won't be doing the right thing. Yes, you're gonna be, but no, like as a teacher in a classroom, she knows what is what are the strengths of a student and what are the weaknesses of a student. And a good teacher will work both. A good teacher will incentivize the strengths to keep it going, to keep improving. And a good teacher, a good teacher will work the weaknesses and will transform those weaknesses in strengths. And this is God. This is Jesus, a good teacher. Like Stephanie, she was here, but you know what she was doing here? She was practicing tables. And I said to her before we started here, you need to practice. Oh, but you never know. Well, if you keep saying you never know, you will never know. You need to keep practicing. That's why she was sitting on her table and practicing tables. But she needs to practice. You need to practice. Practice what? Practice charity. Practice detachment from your material things. Practice love. Not love your mom, your dad, your son, your daughter, your husband, your wife. Love everyone. We need that. That's why we cannot serve Mammon and God at the same time. How will you say, I love God, and my heart is God, and my mind is God, if you, when I say to you, I'm hungry, and you don't give me a penny? Oh, I have no time today, I'm busy, I need. How you say you love God if you don't take care of your neighbor? This is the lesson here. This is the summary of the lesson today. Let me say here. Also, sometimes, let's say, for example, oh, but you're saying all the time you need to give money to the charity, if I'm rich. Well, one good way to use is if you're rich, let's say your needs were fulfilled, but you still have money. And even though you are giving money for those in a charity, you still have money. Why don't you create job opportunities to allow those who are on the streets an opportunity to learn a profession or to earn their own money. And instead of getting money from someone, and sometimes, most of the times, the self-esteem of that person, it's down, 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 down. And you say, no, I will not give money to them. Instead, I will create a job opportunity and offer a job for all these, let's say, the criteria to work in this company, in this task here, you need to live on the streets. You will practice charity because you are not visualizing or aiming a profit. Now I will create this business because this business is giving money. I will hire the best professional. No, you're saying you create this business. This business will give opportunity to those guys. If you give money, happy days. If you don't give money, I will have enough money to support and keep this business running until walks by itself. Rob is saying here, our love is shown through our actions. Yes, this is a love. That's what I'm saying. Don't give you money. Don't give money, but create opportunity to allow those people live the condition they are. It's up to you. It's up to me. So, wrapping up here, the lesson we can say here is we need to know what are our needs. We need to know what are our weaknesses, what are our strengths, how to improve it, and on mid of this, we need to love everyone. Oh, but I cannot love those guys. I never say, okay, don't don't love now. But right now, what you can do is do not judge. Do not put labels and help. Okay? Everybody's fine? Are you okay? I hope so. Do you have any question, my friends? Let me know, because with that, I can say we finished chapter 16. It's finished. And next Tuesday, we will start chapter 17. Let me mark the page here, otherwise I'm going to lose here. And chapter 17 is Be Perfect. Good one. Let's see what are the characteristics of perfection. Let's study a little bit. Let's study. I don't study. I don't teach anything, but I'm just let's talk about it. Okay? Do you have any questions? Do you have any doubts? Let me know, please. Meanwhile, again, I want to say thank you, everyone, for being here. Great support you're giving to me, incentivizing me to do this job here. Thank you. And I don't see any questions. So if I don't have you don't have any questions, let's do our final prayer. Yeah. I want to say hi here too. I can see here Paulo Salerno, my friend. Thank you for being here. I can see many times you always be here with us. Thank you, my friend. It's always good to learn with you, learn from you. Thank you very much. Also, Cecilia Pinto, our dear Vanessa, Leandro Silvestre, Lion Lawler. So, thank you. Thank you, Lelia said you are a good mentor. No, I don't mentor. I need a mentor for myself. I'm thankful to have you in my life. No, I am the one who say thank you for having you guys in my life. I know to have Vanessa Anceloni and Kardec Radio with this proposal who gave me the opportunity to be here. I said this, Wanderlei said this many times. We learn more than you guys. Okay? Louviam, thank you too. Listen to you with my 8 years old boy every week. Well, good. My 9 years old girl was here, you know, but it's good. It's good to prepare them. It's good to, they are the future, you know. They need to take care of our planet because when we return in our incarnation, I want to find a better place. This is what I'm saying to my daughter here. Hey, pay attention, do your things, listen what I'm saying, listen what Kardec says, listen what Jesus said, listen what your goals, because you are the one who take care of this planet. And when I return on my next reincarnation, I want to return to a better place. This is what they need to do. We need to return to a better place, a better world. Okay? So let's do a final prayer. Once again, let's send our good vibrations to those brothers and sisters who are in the battlefield. Let's send good vibrations to them. Asking Jesus to send his mercy, his love, to fulfilling their hearts, their mind. Like a light, a shining light, bright, a light brightening in those countries, Russia, Ukraine, Europe. And this light, we're gonna reaching out to all the corners, all the dark corners, taking away bad thoughts, taking away depression, taking away envy, pride, selfishness, jealousy, and living love, hope, kindness, health to everyone. May this light reach out all the leaders, government leaders. So be it. Amen. Okie dokie. Thank you, my friends. We finish on time today. I hope you have a wonderful day. Keep praying. Leah, keep praying. Keep praying. Keep praying. And I'll see you tomorrow with the Spiritual Light Show. We will talking about peace, and don't miss it. Also, I'll see you tomorrow and Thursday. Okay? Thank you. Have a nice evening. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you. Bye bye.